If you're thinking about moving to Des Moines, let me save you from some of the mistakes that I made. There are things I absolutely love about the city, but some things you should know about before you make the move here. Let's get right into it. Hey guys, I'm Jacob Simon. I'm your local real estate friend here in Des Moines. And I've relocated here myself from the Minneapolis-St. Paul area and have helped countless families relocate here as well. I've learned quite a few things along the way, so I want to share these with you. And of course, if you have questions about relocation, would love to be a resource for you. You can always reach out. Let's get right into that video. The first one is that not all of the suburbs are the same. Now, Des Moines feels like a small city, so you might just feel like all of these have the same vibe, but they don't. They have different feels, they have different taxes, and different things going on in each suburb that play a huge role in where you might want to move. The school districts are different, and a lot of things happen differently in these suburbs. So just make sure you're doing your research about the suburbs and really think about where you want to be, why you want to be there before you go ahead and make that move. The second one is that property taxes might surprise you. Yes, housing is very affordable, but our property taxes shock many people when they move here. Polk County and Dallas County have higher tax rates than the national average, which is probably about just over 1%. Now, depending on where you're at around here, you're going to be at 1.7 to 1.8%-ish. Well above the national median, well above the national average, and so just something that you need to be aware about and plan for and be budgeting for in your monthly payment when you go to make that move here. Be prepared. The third one is that the weather is the real deal. From the deep, cold weeks of winter all the way to the very humid, hot days of summer, you're going to experience every season that we have to offer here. So just something to know about, just something to be prepared about. In winter, you will experience negative temperatures and quite a bit of snow. I grew up in Minnesota, and I am even surprised about how cold it gets here for about a week or two out of the year. In summers, of course, you're going to see at least a week of the year where temperatures have the potential to hit the triple-digit mark. It's hot, it's humid, so we get a wide variety of weather. The springs and falls are absolutely amazing, but you're going to experience all of it. The fourth, and one of the more surprising things about here, is that the trail system is legitimate. It is such a great trail system around the entire metro area, whether you're walking, running, hiking, or biking, or anything else that you want to do on the trails. We are lucky to have trails that go all around, connect the entire city with the suburbs. You can go for miles and miles without having to cross a busy intersection, and truly it's one of the most underrated parts about living in the city, especially if you love the outdoors and like being active. Number 5 is that while Des Moines is small, the metro is spread out. So this kind of means nothing if you're coming from a bigger city. All of it's going to feel really easy to you, especially when you consider that there's far less traffic compared to any big city around. But the suburbs are spread out a bit, so just plan if you're going from suburb to suburb, it's just going to take 15 to 20 minutes. But while everything's spread out, the community still feels knit together, the city still feels like it's one big city, and the community is small once you get in there and get to know everyone. Number 6 is that school districts matter a lot. West Des Moines schools, Waukee schools, Ankeny schools, all of them offer their own vibe, their own community, and their own stuff going on. Now, I think as a whole, we do have really good schools around here, and you can't go wrong just being in this place in general, but this is something that you're really going to want to research if you have kids that are of school age. So make sure you do that ahead of time because the school district lines are funky as they are everywhere, and you can be one street over and find yourself in a different school district. So if this is important to you, make sure that you're getting ahead of it and looking at the lines and being intentional about this from the front end. And final reason is that it's easy to feel like you're the new person in a smaller city like Des Moines. And it might take a little while, but if you're intentional, you will find people that are willing and open to connecting with you. Midwest nice, Iowa nice is a really real thing. And it feels like it might be hard to crack because a lot of these people have been here for a long time. A lot of people are born and raised here because it's such a great place to be and a great place to live. But don't let that stop you from cracking into new groups. Join a gym, join a community, join a run club. Be active, do something, get out there, and you will for sure find people who are open to connecting. Just put yourself out there a little bit and good things will happen. So that's it. Those are 7 things I wish I knew before moving to Des Moines. Obviously, some of them are good, some might be surprising, but all in all, this is a fantastic place to call home. So if you're thinking about relocating here, whether you got a question about a school district, different suburbs, or anything in between, anything we discussed in the video or not, please reach out. I'd be happy to be a resource for you and helping you relocate here. Like I said, it's a great city. I love living here, and I'd be happy to help you call it home too. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.